And you are listening to Indus here on BBC Radio Manchester and BBC Radio Lancashire with me, Talat Nisha. Thank you for your company tonight. Now to Rid the Did, where we take a look at health matters on Indus. And a translation of Rid the Did, I suppose, is getting rid of your belly in Punjabi. And as you know, I've got a bit of a curry belly, so I'm working on it. And I went along to meet Nisha Srivastav, who is a Pilates teacher based here in Manchester. We talked about her particular style of training, Stott Pilates, and how she became an instructor working on some wonderful equipment. And here's our little chat. I'm here with Nisha at the moment, going through Pilates, and it's not as easy as you think. And we're going to be talking more about some of the equipment that you have over here, because it's quite amazing, and the equipment's actually quite expensive, isn't it? Just quickly talk me through one of the contraptions, is the best way I can describe it, but it all comes off from an idea about a bed, a spring bed.
It does, Talat. Well, Joseph Pilates was interned in the prison of war camps, and he actually turned the hospital beds into exercise machines, and he removed the springs from the bottom of the beds and attached them to the arms and legs as a series of pulleys. So what you see in my studio is the full apparatus of Joe Pilates, and we have about 60k worth of equipment here, and we have the top of the range Stott Pilates V2 Max here, which is the reformer bed and the tower. And most of the football clubs in Manchester, like Manchester City, Manchester United, Bolton Wanderers, have these machines because they provide three-dimensional movement for the football players. So you're going to be very privileged today to do the original work and really get to feel what is core.
And you really do feel it, actually, because it's quite intrinsic. I don't know if that's the right word to use when you're actually stretching your muscles. You can feel the stretch for longer, and you know exactly which part of the body you're stretching.
It
sort of hones in on one part.
It does home in one part. We do work the body as a full kinetic chain, but we have more ability to focus on areas of the body, and it's about control, conditioning and balance, and also, working the body functionally. So with yoga, you don't have any proprioceptive feedback. With the apparatus, you've got the proprioceptive feedback of the machines, and the springs work the muscles, which are called intrinsic, which are closer to the spine. So you won't necessarily get a workout, you'll get a work in. So it's very specific, and it's used so much in rehab. As I say, I'm doing a lot of professional boxers here, and one or two of the players are coming to me from Man City, and I've also got one of the cast of the new Strictly series. So it's absolutely brilliant for people who want to get fine-tuning to their body.
Well, I certainly do feel fine-tuned. I've gone through some of the motions, which aren't easy, but just looking at the machine itself, and you're right, it looks like a bed frame,
yes,
and you've got the springs, a longer version of the bed springs, and stretching. So it's amazing how someone would come up with an idea through their own sort of experience, yes, of going through something and then trying to better themselves in a difficult situation.
Yes.
But we're going to be doing lots more on this on Rid the Did. There you go. That's me having a chat with Nisha Srivastav, who's a Pilates teacher at Northwest Pilates and Yoga based here in Manchester. And she'll be coming in to talk more about, the way we use the apparatus, and also discussing yoga and how to focus in on certain parts of our body. But that's all coming up on Rid the Did in a couple of weeks' time.